How you doing? This is very important in reference to the facts of history and my mother and father's estates. In reference to any person misrepresenting the facts of my ownership, or any person misrepresenting the facts of my mother and father's estates and the companies I'm the owner, there always has to be restraining orders and lifetime restraining orders on people falsely claiming, people trying to steal monies, or people trying to steal accounts, people trying to steal my identity. There's lifetime restraining orders on all those people. And there has to be police reports police reports on every person that has false advertised and tried to claim that they had ties to my mother and father's estates, or they tried to play games of where they tried to steal the companies from me, or they tried to hijack the companies, or they tried to steal my identity. People that have blocked me from my mother and father's mansion keys, there has to be lifetime restraining orders on those people. A lot of lifetime restraining orders on people that are blocking me from being at my mother and father's mansions. There has to be restraining orders on people that are blocking me from my trust funds, my accounts, and in reference to my family history. And there has to be lawsuits and restraining orders put on people that have refused to document my identity in the media. There has to be, a lot of those people have to get fired from media jobs if they're blocking the information about who I am and who my parents are. That's just the facts of right. You know, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. I'm the owner of the companies my mother and father owned, which I'm the owner. And in reference to media companies, anybody blocking the information of who I am and who my parents are, those people have to get prosecuted. You know, they're trying to set up a way of scamming me and stealing from me, and that's criminal. That is illegal for them to be doing things like that. And the role protocols in the media, it's a documentation of my identity, and it's documentation of the companies that I'm the owner forever, and it's there forever. So in reference to people misrepresenting the facts of who I am, or people blocking me from being known in the media, or in public, so people know who I am and know who my parents are, it's very important information. So in reference to the facts of information and people that are trying to claim they didn't know who I am, and the government's had documents, the Treasury's had documents of my identity since I was born. And most people who ever knew me when I was little, they'd known my mother and father. People that said they didn't know who I am and they claimed they knew my parents, they didn't obviously know my parents very well. And people in the media or people in business that say they didn't know who I am, they might not have known. But everybody needs to know who I am and know who my parents are, and that I'm the owner of the companies forever. And that's just factual information. It's got to be known. So nobody gets away with ripping off me or stealing, billions of dollars of my money. They don't have a legal right doing that in the first place. So in reference to, the news media and other cities and states, and in Indianapolis, Indiana, they need to publicly acknowledge who I am. Because somebody else has been trying to steal my identity too. It even tells on the Treasury documents that the Treasury was supposed to make it go public in reference to my identity and who I am and who my parents are. And any person blocking me from my mother and father's mansion keys, or anybody blocking me from any of the property keys, those people have to get prosecuted. And there has to be lifetime restraining orders put on those people. And their names go on a hate club list. People that have tried to block me, people that have stolen from me, or people that have stolen from my friends that tried to send me money. Or they tried to send me letters or invitations. The people that are stealing the postal mail, the people that are stealing monies or blocking me from financial information, those people have to be arrested. They have to be prosecuted. I'm the only child of my mother and father forever. There are all protocols in the media. There's Treasury documents. There's copywritten government documents of my identity. Those documents are not for government people to try to steal my identity. Those are documents to protect my identity from criminals. And that would include people that are in government. If you're trying to steal my identity and you've used documents of my identity or my mother and father's estates, and you tried to steal my identity, or you tried to copy my face, or you tried to damage my looks of my anatomy or anything, or you tried to steal my manhood, or you tried to shorten the manhood, that's illegal. I'm the only child of my mother and father. Everything's copywritten, and the government bad people or whoever anybody is trying to rip me off or trying to scam my companies or my identity or whatever, those people have to go to court. Those people have to be sued in court. They have to be prosecuted. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever.